Avan, what is the biggest challenge for the banking system? The biggest challenge for banking system is that there is abundant liquidity and there is no demand, and banks are just not lending. Banks have surplus liquidity, and banks have parked the surplus liquidity with Reserve Bank of India at a time when they are getting minuscule interest rates from Reserve Bank of India. So it makes sense that Reserve Bank of India may just come out and slash reverse repo rate, which means that RBI has to make the funds which are parked, or the surplus funds which are parked with them, they have to make it less attractive for banks to really park that surplus liquidity with them. If that is the case, then banks in a sense will have to take care, or they would be tempted to start lending more. I guess that is where Reserve Bank of India will try and attempt the policy, and that's where directionally the policy has been. Also, this would be a policy where in a sense you definitely get a sense on how the economy has now started moving directionally now that partial lockdown has got lifted, or you would say actually 80% of the economic activity has come back to normal. Then what about RBI's view on any kind of a restructuring, because that is something which needs to be done at least at the corporate level. So will we get a sense, a hint, an indication from Reserve Bank of India on whether they are open to any kind of a restructuring? I doubt that the moratorium is going to be extended, but directionally markets would like to understand from Reserve Bank of India that what are the measures they are trying to do so that banks, they start lending again. Will they consider walking on the path of considering a one-time restructuring because of COVID crisis for corporates or for some affected sectors, and see in general, what is the view on where the entire moratorium, post-moratorium world is going to move. So this is an important policy, given that moratorium is going to end in August end, and given that globally things have now stabilized.